Knowing how the end of that movie is underlined, and knowing my pop starred in that movie a couple times, I already knew the script. What a surprise. If memory serves me, I remember wondering what all of that work be. Posted on the same stoop, like what the word be. But someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, son, I remember jumping off the stoop all thirsty, but being taught that the corner won't ever deserve me. And someone was always standing behind me to curb me from off where that curb be. If memory serves me, born in Kings County, beside me. My son was born in the same hospital as Blue Ivy. My father.
With Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson, plus our reporter, Allie LaForce. And it's the Suns to start out. Outside Young. Hayden with a screen. Inside. Oh, and the jam! By Ayton.
Boy, look at how natural DeAndre Ayton looks in the pick and roll. This guy is smart. He understands how to navigate.
Now here's Simmons. An important role in this offense, averaging around 12.5 per game. The ball's knocked loose. 6 to shoot. And so it looks like the Sixers will retain possession here. And tonight, the rare marquee matchup at center, Grant. This ought to be a treat.
Oh, yes. Two heavyweights slugging it out. The different styles, but the same goal, to dominate the painted area.
Green for 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Pass to Young. This one for 3. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
You know, guys, that's the selfless attitude of Mikal Bridges. So willing to give it up to an open guy.
Back to Embiid. Here's Niang. Ooh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That one on Young.
George Niang. 2 shots.
And he drops a first. And he makes both free throws. And it's Phoenix's ball. It's a 3-point game. Ayton with a screen. Outside Young to the paint. Ayton, no good.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Hey, and the apple not falling far from the tree, Simmons' dad was a legendary player in Australia.
And that's where Simmons says he really learned the value of team ball. At age 15, he played in a world championship there. Just invaluable to his early development.
Now here's Young. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14.5 a game. Down low. And Harris throws it down.
And you can't let Harris get this close to the basket. When you do, this is what happens.
Young attacking. And here's Butler outside. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
And what happens is the court just opens up. You like seeing him get into a rhythm from outside the arc. Love it.
Here's Niang. Just 5 on the clock. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Young. On the wing, Crowder. Oh, stolen by Harris.
2 minutes.
On the attack, Simmons. Misses from close range. The Suns leading. Young with it. Picked up by Embiid. It's intercepted. Fast break, Philadelphia. Out to the right wing. There's a minute 34 left in the first quarter. Butler with a steal. And the Suns pushing it up now. And that one's good. Young.
Just really smart distribution from Jimmy Butler right there. He's putting a bigger emphasis on getting his teammates involved.
Back to Harris. Green, a screen. Stolen by Bridges. And Danny Green gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Suns timeout. All right, rookie coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your Suns dancer.
The Suns on offense. Right side, Butler. Ayton with a screen. Young from long range. Offensive rebound. Count it. Ayton's gotten his second bucket on the night.
Well, we're talking about a big-time rebounder. DeAndre Ayton's timing excellent.
And Maxey, here we go. Off target at the rim.
Probably should have scored there. He usually does.
Outside Young. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Trae Young. That'll be a second foul of the game.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
The Sixers trailing. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Knocked loose. Back to Curry. Drummond with the screen. To the inside. In transition, here come the Suns. Back to Butler. Crowder outside. For three, Bridges. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Well, that's the perfect end to the quarter for them. You have no idea how much of an effect those buzzer beaters can have on a team's momentum.
And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play.
Ladies and gentlemen, your Suns dancers.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second.
Timeout for the 76ers.
And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Suns.
Their frenetic defense has been impressive, putting ball handlers on the defensive and turning them over as well.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that's helped them early tonight are the points they've gotten off turnovers.
And here are the Sixers now, trailing by 10. And at home for the next game, it'll be Charlotte pulling in to face them. And that's the first of just 2 home games for them. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian, the Phoenix Suns are enjoying a renaissance. Big man DeAndre Ayton said, quote, "From starters to the bench players, this team is well balanced. And we compete. We challenge each other every day. To be honest, it's the best team I've ever been on throughout my career. Guys, they are confident."
That they are, Allie. Thanks. Back to Simmons. Harris's shot is good. Harris has got his second basket.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now. A low-maintenance star. I mean, Harris gives you the greatness without the ego. Really a coach's dream.
Ayton with a screen. And the basket by Bridges.
If you overplay Mikal Bridges to take the jump shot, that's creating driving lanes, and he'll take advantage.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Coming onto the floor for your Suns, Trae Young.
And it's Phoenix's ball. This is the most they've led, 13 points.
Jimmy.
And because of his versatility, Grant, Harris can play alongside anyone in any lineup, in my opinion.
Well, I agree, B.A. I mean, big wing players who can shoot have never been more valuable. Harris can stretch you out. He can go back to the basket. And he can run the floor.
3-point field goal.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Crowder outside. Ayton with a screen. To the middle. Oh, and the jam by Ayton.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Pass to Embiid. No luck on that one. Ayton with the defensive effort. And Phoenix has possession. Outside Young. Shoots over Maxey. Young misses.
Well, if the defense gives him that shot next time, they could get burned. I think he's just a little bit out of rhythm.
Pass to Embiid. Back to Curry. To the wing on the left. Shot clock at 5. And he lobs it up to the rim. And the aesthetic of the game, Doris, something us aficionados think about. What are some of the prettiest shots in basketball, in your opinion?
BA, I'm going to tell you the shot that is revolutionizing the game, because NBA players today are as skilled or perhaps more skilled than they have ever been. And the defining separation of the modern NBA is the ability of guys to shoot shots off the dribble, whether from range or in particular from three-point ability. They are starting to flourish across the league, and it's changing how NBA basketball is played.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Outside Milton. Back to Maxey. Pass to Drummond.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And he gets the bucket.
And they're in a better flow this quarter offensively, and their shooting percentage is steadily rising as a result.
Young attacking. Crowder with a screen. Three-pointer. To the paint. The kick out to Young. Shoots over Maxey. Hits wide right. Hits off the rim.
Just imagine if he was shooting better. The lead would be even bigger.
Mikal Bridges.
And Mikal Bridges picks up the foul.
First personal foul.
That's his first foul of the game.
And just wasn't able to set up in time.
And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Down low. Pulls it. Ooh, McGee with the block. To the inside.
Awesome!
Hammers it home.
So nice.
Well, you love Crowder's willingness to distribute the basketball. His vision allows him to set his teammates beautifully.
Great open look there. Bridges has got 9 points now in the quarter.
He has not missed a shot in this quarter. They've tried running different things in him, but he's been unstoppable.
Pass to Niang from behind the arc. And Young pulls it down. So it's Phoenix now. 16-point lead. There's 37 seconds left in the first half of basketball.
He nailed 2 from distance in the opening period. Now gets this one.
Here's Niang. Back to Maxey. Over Young. The Sixers with another miss. There's 18 seconds left in the first half. The 3 is up. And that's his 4th bucket in 9 attempts.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor space.
And right now, Greg, he is doing a great job delivering for this team. Productive and efficient.
So both teams changing it up here. Back to Thibault. Embiid from outside. The shot won't fall.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
15.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. The Suns on top, opening up a huge gap. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Here's Thibault. Pass to Harris. Outside Curry. Harris a screen. From deep three-point range. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Harris has got 6.
When you think of Seth Curry, you're thinking shooting. But there, what a pretty pass to find the open man.
And here's Brunson. Nails it from beyond the arc.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row. You've got to applaud Trae Young's hustle out there on the floor. I mean, he plays a lot of minutes, but he maintains a high energy level all game long.
Personal foul.
And great job to establish position and square up.
76ers.
Pass to Nader. Young with it. Simmons defending. Here's the pick. For 3. And Young is good from 3. He's got 15. One place you really see Trae Young's work ethic shine through is on the offensive end of the floor with his assist numbers.
Yeah, Young does everything he can to create for his guys. He's a selfless player who wants everyone to get involved. And he's got a real talent for problem-solving defenses and finding ways to get his guys good looks.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. DeAndre Ayton being the #1 pick in 2018, his potential is obvious. With this team on the rise, he's looking to impose his will on a nightly basis. Ayton said, quote, "I know how hard I work and what kind of a player I am. I'm trying to take over every possession, being more dominant every game."
Oh, a scary thought, Allie. Thanks. Pass to Nader. And we're just about 2 minutes into the final half of play now. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to go on Ben Simmons.
First team
You get a
foul.
sense there of how challenging it is to guard DeAndre Ayton. Gets good position, makes the defense react.
Taking 2 shots.
He's perfect from the line this time. Simmons with it. Harris on the wing. Outside Simmons. Back to Harris. 5 to shoot.
Tobias Harris.
2 points. That one goes.
Assisted. Ben
Harris
Simmons.
has got 8 points.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
And the basket by Bridges.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Back to Embiid. Harris outside. Pass to Simmons. Inside. Knocks it loose. Butler with a steal. And now the Suns fast break. And it's Butler with the jam.
Well, that's about inside positioning and the attack mentality. Jimmy Butler on the throwdown.
Tipped away. That's going to be over and back. Not watching the line on that one.
Suns ball.
And that's 2 awful trips in a row resulting in turnovers.
Landry Shamet. Cameron Payne.
Pass to Shamet. Outside Payne. There's the 3. And they get it back. Back to Shamet. Now Crowder. Here's Shamet. Green covering. Crowder with a screen. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From deep. Suns keep it alive. Outside Payne. And here's Butler outside. Rebound by the 76ers. Crowder with a steal. Pass to Butler. Back to Crowder. Outside Payne. Crowder outside. To the paint. And stolen by Simmons. Oh, Simmons throws it down hard.
Oh my. Big Ben showing us how it's done.
And an intentional foul right there.
Second personal foul.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
The lineup for your Suns.
And the 76ers with some changes.
Timeout called for Philadelphia. Ladies and gentlemen,
52 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot by Payne, no good. And the 76ers with possession. Milton for 3. Hauled in by McGee.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Here's Korkmaz. No good with the triple. Outside Payne. Now 5 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. McGee a screen. Payne drives. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. Payne's gotten his first basket of the night.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Some guys just relish the challenge. Find a way, and he does.
Offensive rebound. The second effort. And as we conclude the third, pretty much a blowout here. It's been a one-sided affair. The Suns on top, delivering the... And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. They are blowing this one open.
Maybe the only question is how big will this lead grow?
And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
This is what Elfrid Payton gives you, right? An experienced floor general who knows how to take advantage of the defense.
And there's the screen. Over to the left wing. Oh, stolen by Payton. 3 on 3. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Drummond.
Great read to get a hand in there and disrupt the play.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Picked by Kaminsky. And it's Butler off the drive. Back to Kaminsky. Oh, the block shot. Grabs it out of the air.
Well, you can't teach size, just the old expression, and Andre Drummond making his presence felt defensively.
Niang, no good.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Pass to Crowder. Payton with it. Picked by Kaminsky. Payton with it. And Drummond picks him up defensively. And here's Butler outside. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Here's Simmons.
76ers substitution.
And Doris, we're seeing the league take a more active stance on voting rights and criminal justice reform. How pleased are you to see that commitment?
NBA, I love it because I think it needs to be broader based inside and outside the league. Democracy requires commitment for every citizen. And the league is valuing what we should all value: equality, respect, inclusion. That leadership has never been more important.
A sensational athlete. I like when Simmons rises up with confidence and jams it through.
Ayton with it. Now guarded by Harris. And here's Crowder from the arc. Joel Embiid with the board. Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his 3rd foul so far.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
And it's Butler off the drive. On the wing, Crowder. Back to Ayton. And Ayton with the stuff.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. Ooh, poked away. Oh, it's stolen by Butler.
As the game has gone on, they've had trouble protecting the rock.
We're in the 4th quarter here. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Embiid, high post. It's good. And a beautiful setup from Simmons that time.
I like watching Embiid attack on the inside, using his size and soft touch to capitalize.
Pass to Crowder. Young from long range. Oh, another basket for him. He's 6 of 11 now.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Well, you know this. This is a guy who's looking for his shot the whole time. You have to know who you're guarding. KYP, know your personnel.
Now Young. .146 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Pass to Embiid. The kick out, Curry. Harris a screen. Back to Embiid. Takes a 3. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
3-point field
And you
goal.
can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Suns.
And you don't usually see this kind of blowout, but tonight they delivered the punishment.
I mean, what's so impressive is they never wavered in their approach. They just kept at it and showed they were without a doubt the better team.
And they add to the win column, their 19th victory this year. We've come to expect big-time games from him. Just another day at the office for Trae Young.
This guy has been shot-making all night long. He commands the rock and takes over.
Up top, Crowder. Ayton with a screen. Here's Young. 5 on the clock. For 3, Bridges. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
Yeah, playing with great energy and great effort. And as a coach, you'd love to see this from your team every single night.
This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And Ayton gets it to go.
They got a big lift from their crowd tonight, giving them the energy they needed.
What an impressive performance, to say the least. At this point, it looks insurmountable.
Well, Embiid's accuracy is so impressive, especially for a big. He can really hurt you from the arc.
Now here's Young. So no problem for Phoenix as they get the win. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitor.
Just trying to get in the swim like I caught me a green coat. I do this for the city, the one you can lean on. My mistake.